Let's play some Starfield. Do an audio check. Am I there? I am there on twitch.tv/JewelSmith if you want to catch me live. I'll mute my laptop. I play the game on Xbox X and then I watch the live stream or manage the live stream on my laptop. Alright, so yesterday I was trying to make my way to this planet where Bog asked me to get a ring for him. That's a little side quest from the bartender for the Crimson Fleet. And I want to do it before I finish the Crimson Fleet quest line. I don't know how close I am to finishing that. But while we were out planet hopping, trying to get out to where this is, Andreja, I took her with me to investigate a few random points of interest. And she suddenly decided she liked me enough to give me her personal quest. So we're in the middle of that. I stopped the Crimson Fleet to start working on this. We've been flying around talking to a bunch of people trying to track down her friends. She had some friends who were smugglers and they got attacked by some Varun zealots and Andreja bailed on them and now she feels guilty about it 10 years later for some reason. The in-game story reason is that she's spent so much time with me that she's been doing soul searching and about the meaning of friendship and whatever. So okay. We got to go find her friend Jaeda. It turns out that Aaron is dead. He was killed by the zealots. He was also in possession of a whole bunch of contraband zealot propaganda, which I picked up and sold. And alright, we're here at the den to try to find Jaeda. That's what's going on here. And when I walked into the den, there was a piece of Crimson Fleet evidence sitting right here, which I did not expect to find here because we're not doing a Crimson Fleet quest. So that made me wonder, hey, is there other evidence throughout the galaxy that we can pick up for this Crimson Fleet thing? And yes, there is. I went and Googled it. I consider that kind of cheating, sort of. I mean, I wish there was some in-game way for me to tell where all this evidence would be, but they have kept it to bars, it seems like. There's some evidence to be found in the bar in Gagarin. There's some evidence to be found in the bar at the Red Mile, and a few other bars around the system. So yeah, I guess we can go to bars. So that's how we're going to look for evidence. I don't think I have anything to sell to the Trade Authority.
May I be of service? How may the Trade Authority... By all means.
Let's see. I could probably sell him some of this stuff. Yeah, I'll go ahead and sell him that. Alright, Andreja, you with me? Yep, there she is. Let's go talk to some people. Not unless you try to play darts here. I've already done a video about that. But look, if you come over here, these don't say that they're stolen. Like, that's got a little red tag on it, so don't touch that.
It would seem more prudent that the UC simply shut down this
These
entire
don't have a red tag.
rather than allow it to endure in this state.
See that? No red tag. But if you touch them, everyone in the station freaks out and tries to shoot you. So don't touch them.
Oh, hey,
Right, this
don't
guy.
look at me. I'm just here for the liquor.
Talking about
and the,
history makes people so uncomfortable.
occasional odd job or whatever.
I need to locate Jaeda Huang.
That's so. Vanguard pilot. A pretty good one from what I hear. Got a real attitude, though. You could always ask the other Vanguard pilots. Or, since you're already here, I do happen to offer services in exchange for payment. One of those services can be information. You get what I'm saying here?
Sure.
Then I will tell you that I happen to overhear she's out in the Groombridge system. And from what I hear, Reyna ain't happy about it. And our little transaction here is concluded. Pleasure doing business.
Okay.
Long live the UC.
Yeah, he's very patriotic. Why is this guy here?
Good to see you. Oh, it's you. What can I do you for?
I'm still working on the planetary data. Remind me what you need me to do. What's your story? Can I buy you a drink?
Take it
no.
easy.
His outfit seems pretty dodgy. They try to recruit people and help them settle on unsettled planets, but they give them shitty spaceships and shitty supplies.
If you're ever in New Atlantis, mind putting in a good word for me?
I guess we don't have to talk to this somebody over here. I think there's a lady here. Oh, yeah, maybe this. Reyna? Bastion. Hey, Reyna.
I know we're not a priority for the Vanguard or the UC, but it's still space worth protecting.
Okay, well, I guess I could have gotten the same information from her, maybe for free.
Vanguard's
Or
here
an-
if you need us.
Or in exchange for a quest or something, I don't know. But okay, we have the information. Oh, look at the little kitty. I have a little space kitty tattoo on my face. But I keep seeing these little space kitty drawings all over the place. I haven't done a
I should
quest
be
or
grateful
anything
that
for
things are
those.
so quiet here, but it just makes me uneasy.
But I had put up some space frog posters for a kid over on Mars, and now I'm seeing space frog posters all over the place. But I don't know why I'm suddenly seeing all these space cat pictures too. I don't know. Maybe they've just always been there. Oh, hello. A UC defense manual further increases magazine size and a weapon bash critical chance for all allied armaments guns. I will take it. I don't know if I use any allied armaments. Let's check. Hey, hi Stella, I see you in the chat room. How you doing today? That's not allied. That says White Hot. Is that the company? Elegance? I don't know who makes that. It says regulator on the slide there. Is that what that is? I don't know who makes that. The calibrated maelstrom hasn't changed. The advanced mag shot. I don't know who makes this. And the speechless fire. Alright, well I don't know anything. I don't know what those allied weapons are. Maybe I gotta buy them in New Atlantis or something. Alright, let's get out of here.
Evening,
Man, I've been to the, oh hello. I've been to this station a bunch of times. I keep finding new things here. Huh. Alright. Alright. We have been released. Now, where do we need to go? Gotta go find this Jaeda person who's working with the UC Vanguard. Reach Jaeda's last known location. Okay. Well, let's jump to Cheyenne. Now, before I got sidetracked...
Approaching ship, you've entered Freestar Collective space. Maintain your current course while we scan for contraband.
Before I got sidetracked by Andreja's quest, I was trying to get way out here to do the quest to find Bog's ring. I can't remember exactly which world I was trying to get to. Oh, it was even further out than this. Yeah, it was way out here. And I was having a heck of a time trying to figure out a path to get there. I think that's where I need to go. Rana. I didn't have the grav drive to make the jump. See, I was down here at Bell. And I wanted to try to jump to Rana, and it said that I couldn't go the distance. I needed a better grav drive, and I thought, oh god, you know, because I'd have to take perks and things to do better stuff to my ships. And you can't just get perks by spending perk points in this game. You have to also complete challenges. So, like... You know, if I want starship design to install better ship modules, I not only have to have a perk to spend, but I also have to have unlocked a certain number of perks up here, and I have to complete various challenges if I want to level this up. It's just, I thought, oh god, this is going to take forever, it's going to suck. But I was looking around online, and apparently your jump distance, like that says 16 light years under jump. It doesn't have to do necessarily with the engine or the grav drive, it has to do with the mass of the ship. So like, this one I can jump 20 light years, this one I can jump 22 light years. And this one, I can jump 28 light years. Well, this has a C reactor. Alright, so if I can eventually pilot this one, I might be able to jump the distance. "22 light years might be enough for what I'm trying to do. So if I switch ships, I might be able to jump out there. But it'll just be dangerous because I'll be more vulnerable because this ship's not as powerful. As the Star Eagle. Alright, well anyway. They're scanning me.
Scan complete. Go ahead and land.
Well, I don't want to land. I want to go... Well, I don't know. Since I'm here, hang on. Maybe I'll stop by the house. Drop off my snow globes and things that I've picked up, so I'm not carrying those around.
You're out there a lot, right? In space?
Just one quiet day. Not too much to ask for.
Here's my house. Alright, we've dropped off a few more snow globes. I have 6 of the snow globes. Does this mean there's 9 altogether? Because that's how many spots are available on the display shelf. Well, that's kind of clipping through the shelf there, isn't it? No, it no longer says steel, though. Neither does that. Interesting. Okay. I have this stuff in my inventory, though. Let's drop that. Where shall we put it? On top of the fridge, I guess. I don't know. I don't really care. I should probably just sell it. I don't know if I'm carrying anything. Let's sort by weight. Yeah. Story of the Heavens. I wonder if she wants this at the bookstore. So much aid, and I don't use any of it usually. There's a few that I use kind of semi-regular. And then occasionally when you get weird injuries and you gotta have special things to cure yourself. Let's go to the workshop. I think I have the poutine that I need to finish my research. Unless I've already done that. It's possible that I did it and forgot.
We need to be smarter.
Let's stop into the bookstore and see if she wants this book that I have. Hello, where are you? Where is she? Is she sitting around outside? Sometimes she sits outside. Yep, she's still sitting over here. Hey.
Feel free to read. This is. Let me see.
Oh, okay.
Certainly.
Oh, she doesn't even want to buy? What? That's weird. She won't even buy the one I've got? Is it a quest book? Look, I sort by... Yeah, Story of the Heavens. She didn't even want to buy that. It's worth 660. Why wouldn't she want to buy this from me? That's weird. It's gotta, maybe it's a quest item or something. But usually quest items don't weigh anything. Huh. It's odd. Alright, let's see if we can finish the research. Food and drink. Oh, maybe it's already completed. Oh, nope, nope, this one right here. There we go. We did it. Finally, we found 5 poutines. Now we can prepare Colonel's Choice and Lumberjack Julep. Not that I care, but... okay. So what can I make at a pharmaceutical lab? Let's check this out. Oh, I can make antibiotic paste or antibiotics. I can make Aurora. Oh wow, that's illegal. Bandages, heal paste, immobilizers. Infused bandages. Injector. Penicillin. Okay. Oh, I can make red trench for some reason. I can make Steve, whatever that is. Snake oil. Interesting. So I can make a lot of these things, but I find them laying around and I hardly ever need to use them. Maybe if they ever introduced a survival mode for this game, right? Oh, Andreja's having a little sit down there. Okay, and what can I cook here? A spiced cocktail of bourbon and gravy. Pairs well with fried meat, particularly synthetic chicken. Ooh. Lumberjack julep. Substitutes maple syrup for mint. Damage resistance and reduces oxygen recovery. Okay, why would I... There's an awful lot of this stuff in the game. All of this food cooking and chem making and stuff, but I just never feel the need to use it. I don't know what it really adds to the game. I mean, it's kind of there because it's always there in Bethesda games, I guess, but I don't know. I don't think there's much I can do with my weapons or anything. They're already maxed out. As much as I can max them out anyway. Oh, standard barrel. I don't want to use my iron though. Oh, right, we gotta take this iron back. Aw, dang. We've got that ship that's floating around in space waiting for us to bring them iron. Let's go do that. Where were they located though? Hang on a second. I had written down a little note for myself and I'd forgotten to grab it before I started streaming. Okay. Nope, I guess I didn't make a note for myself. I need to remember where that ship was that was needing our help. Hang on, let me go find my archived video here.
Do not be surprised if your balance is off. It is not you. It is the gravity here.
Alright, let's see if I can find out exactly where they were. Let's see. Stranded list colonists, that's what they were. Alright, there was the Sanctum Universe and Pilgrims. Alright, I think that the stranded colonists were at Hyla too? Yeah, okay. Hyla 2A is where they are. Let me write that down, or I won't remember. Okay. The live streams are archived on my Twitch channel for a month or two because I have the Prime whatever, and then but I also upload them to my YouTube channel where they'll stay archived until the end of YouTube, whenever that is. But anyway, okay. Let's go help these colonists, and let's go help Andreja. I guess I can just go straight from here. I don't know why I'm running all the way back to the ship. Is there anything else in my inventory that I want to get rid of? Alright. Alright, let's try to remember where Hyla 2 was. That's Denebula. Jaffa, Kryx. Or I think they were further out this way. Golly, how far does this go? Ooh, way out there. What the heck is out here? Oh my gosh. There's Bannock. Bell. Alright. Ah, there's Hyla. Alright, and Hyla 5, Hyla 2, Hyla 2A. Alright, that's where we're trying to go. This is where they were stranded. Oh, Aaron, how you doing, Aaron? Aaron says you can click on quest and it'll take you straight to it. Yeah, but it's not a quest though, I don't think. Unless it's under activities. But I found a ship drifting that said that, yeah, see, I don't think it's on here. That's why I couldn't do that. I found a ship that was drifting out here around Hyla 2, and they said they needed 20 iron in order to fix their grav drive. But I didn't get any kind of pop-up quest or anything. They just said, I said, well, I didn't have 20 iron on me at the time. And they were like, well, we're not going anywhere. So if you find 20 iron, we'll be here. But, you know, maybe they're not here anymore. Maybe that was just a... Oh, shit. Yeah, you picked the wrong person to fuck around with. Fuck around, and you found out. Alright, well that's one more ship I've destroyed. It'll help me level up my pilot's perks eventually. Yeah, I don't see a ship out here, so... Okay. I guess since I didn't actually get a quest for it, they're not here anymore. That kind of sucks. Yeah, and we ended up, it was kind of a strange coincidence. We ended up having to come back out here to find Aaron's camp. But, okay, well, I guess those people are long gone. They should be around there, Aaron's saying. Yeah, that's what I would thought. I mean, assuming that, you know, their ship hadn't crashed or something, but yeah, there was no real quest marker for it. I don't know how I would find them. I thought this is where they were. Maybe they were around the main planet. I'll try it. No, I don't want to land. Yeah. I don't know where they would be. Oh, maybe they're just gone, which is a bummer. I didn't know there was a time limit. Because they just kind of said, you know, hey, whenever you get 20 iron, we'll be here. But yeah, I thought this is where they were. Check the map at the galaxy level. Oh, there's an Ecliptic satellite. You mean at the solar system level? Yeah, there's no ship icon in the system. I'm pretty sure this is where I went when I ran into them. But okay, whatever. Let's not waste any more time on it. I'm just carrying around 20 iron for these people that I wanted to help, but no good deed goes unpunished, so screw it. Alright, we need to go out here now to Groombridge. Jaeda's last known location. Sure, let's jump. Hey, first time chat. Beyond belief. Says hello, stopping in to see how the stars are treating you today. Ah, so far so good. Thanks for stopping in though. How are you doing? Are you still playing this game?
Unidentified ship. You are not authorized to be here. State your business. Who the hell are you? And what are you doing here?
I need to talk to you in person. I'm here with Andreja. We've been looking for you. What are you doing? Oh, okay. This is the person we're looking for.
You have got to be kidding me. You show up here now of all times? Shit. I've got multiple ships inbound.
Oh.
To run. Sure hope you're prepared for a fight.
Oh yeah. Let's do this. Alright. Where's the other enemy? Andreja's trying to make up for what happened years ago. We wanted to check on you, make sure you're okay. Saying thanks for saving your ass. Now I'll just say Andreja wants to make up for what happened.
With nothing in between?
Yeah, well, it takes some people a while.
Hard to believe. Suspicious even.
Well, then why would she be here?
Look, my grav drive is fried. I need time to repair, if I can even manage it. You didn't take the opportunity to blow me up. So either that's not your goal, or you're playing some long game. You want to explain yourself? I can't stop you from coming over here. But I'm gonna be armed, and it's gonna be aimed at her head. Just so we're all clear.
Okay. That's fair. Can I loot everything first, though? Else to loot. Oh, yeah. Varun him. Alright. Now we'll board the Raptor. Beyond belief saying, yes, very much so. It's my current addiction. Alright. Yeah, my husband's already played through it and gotten into New Game Plus and all that kind of stuff. This is my first playthrough. I didn't start playing it until I guess a couple months ago. What am I on? Day 44. That's not 44 consecutive days, though. There's been a few days here and there where I've skipped. So, yeah, I guess it's about 2 months ago I started playing it. Alright, let's board.
Always a satisfying moment to return to your ship.
We're not returning to our ship, though, Andreja. We're getting on your friend's ship, and you better be nice. Golly, Andreja can be really sassy sometimes. She's got a grudge against you, and rightfully so be patient. Hello.
How can you possibly show your face?
I am glad to see that you are safe, Jaeda. I am sorry if this is difficult for you.
Difficult? Are you serious right now? You set us up, killed my friends, and then a decade later you show up like nothing happened? Have you lost your mind?
Set you up? I was not behind that. It was zealots, you know that. We were all attacked.
Don't bullshit me. Not now. And who the hell are you? Her backup dancer?
I'm just a friend of Andreja's.
I was too a ways back. You can see how that's worked out for me. What are you doing here with her? You don't look like Varun to me.
I'm not. You hate zealots, we hate zealots. Thought we could help each other out. We've been looking for anyone who survived the ambush. Yeah, I guess I'll say that.
So you can finish the job she started?
Jaeda, you are my friend. I was not part of that attack.
You know, for a while I told myself it was a coincidence that you disappeared once the shooting started. That you were long gone when the dust settled. Told myself, no, it couldn't possibly be her. Not after all those years we spent working together. We're friends. So I went after the Zealots. And then I found out the truth. Your damned High Council. They knew. Told the Zealots where to find us.
That's not true. That cannot be true.
Oh, it is.
How? How do you know this? If you have proof, I need to see it right now.
You don't get to demand anything of me, Andreja. I know what I've seen.
If you're so sure of it, let's see the proof. I don't believe Andreja is involved. This High Council isn't either. You were working with House Faroon. Why would they want to kill you? Alright, I'll say that.
Because we were a loose end. We knew things. Locations, names. They never trusted us. We were just a mess that needed cleaning up.
Okay. Yeah. Alright, well, convince me.
I don't have... It doesn't work like that. I've put things together over the years. Slates, communications, interrogations.
A name, Jaeda. Give me a name. You must have heard one by now.
Tomisar Ka'dic. That's the bastard from the High Council who's been helping the Zealots.
And did you
Yeah, we
hear
already
this
knew
from
that.
Aaron?
Aaron?
Yeah, we had the slate.
What? No, I haven't talked to him in a year. What do you know about it?
Jaeda, I swear on the Serpent himself, I would never betray you. I need time to make this right. Can we go somewhere and talk?
I am not giving up on this. I've tracked them this far, and I'm going to see this through. You want your proof? Well, they have it.
So, you think you've won, do you?
That's him!
Uh-oh.
That's the bastard responsible for the ambush! If you're not lying to me, then you better help me take him down. Otherwise, I'll just have to destroy you both! Get back to your ship!
Oh, dang. Return to your ship. Okay.
I smile today in the knowledge that the Great Serpent has truly blessed my ship and my crew. Why else would he have delivered unto me the dregs of our purge years ago? The offal that escaped our righteous justice. Your pathetic High Council, who betrayed the charge laid upon them by the Great Serpent, gave you over to us to atone for their sins.
It always irks me that you escaped the fate of the Serpent. But now, the Serpent sets my mind at ease, and in his name, I will cleanse your filth from this universe.
Target's grab drive is disabled.
Alright, I can level up my piloting skills now. Okay. What's he got in the way of loot? Okay, so now what am I supposed to do? Dock with her? Oh, talk to Andreja. Okay. How can I do that? Can I get out of the seat? Yeah, I can. Okay. Andreja.
Is there something I can help you with?
No, we're good. We survived. Thank you, Zeke.
I do not understand. It cannot be possible that the High Council would betray us like that. He must have been lying.
So let's go ask the High Council.
That is not an option. Even if we could reach them, you are a non-believer. You would be killed. Something about this does not feel right. This message. The code at the bottom.
What message? What code? What are we
I have
talking
seen
about?
this before. I know where we need to go. I must explain. House Barun values secrecy above nearly all else. Those of us sent out into the settled systems, we cannot return.
Oh, okay. Sure, they make an exception to clear it
No,
up?
you do not understand. When we are
Well, that's the
assigned
dialogue
a mission,
options I
we are
was given.
taken to a point outside of House Barun's domain. We do not jump ourselves. We are never given the coordinates for Varun Kai, our homeworld. We literally cannot return. Only a select few are ever trusted with that knowledge. I can never go home. Unless I am permitted.
Okay. There must be some other
Perhaps
way.
there is. I cannot travel to my home, but I can reach out another way.
All right, spit it out. Let's go.
It means putting you in danger in a way you have not been before.
Are you sure about that?
I cannot say for certain what will happen.
Yeah, there's been plenty of danger so far. Yeah, I was going to say that. I don't have anything else to do today. Oh, I could say that to you. Now I'll just say there's been plenty of
We
danger
have
so
survived this, yes, but what comes next is different. I just want to make that clear.
Okay.
There is an old derelict Starstation where I may get answers. I know that seems vague. It will become clear when we arrive.
Okay. I mean, a lot of this stuff is all vague to me anyway. I'm having a hard time tracking some of the stories and side quests in this game, keeping everything straight, but all right. Yeah, I was just telling my husband that last night, that of all the Bethesda games I've played, and I've played a lot, this one seems to confuse me the most, and I'm not sure why. I mean, I can't put my finger on it and say it's this or it's that or whatever, but I just feel confused a lot more when I'm playing this game than I have felt when I played the Fallout or Elder Scrolls games. Wow, Beyond Belief has invested 2,100 hours in Starfield. That's a lot of hours. That's about how much I played Fallout 4, I think. Alright. Tomisar Ka'dic's name keeps coming up in this quest, and it's Andreja's contact. Handler, maybe? Because she's a spy? He appears to be responsible for the ambush that has haunted her, and she wants to confront him. Well, if he wanted to finish the job, I'm sure he could have done it at any time. He's let her live for 10 years. They polished off Aaron, but only recently, which is kind of weird. But sure, let's travel to the Derelict station. Where is that going to be? Oh, well, it looks like it's not far from Kryx. Could we get there from Kryx? Oh my gosh, why is everything so convoluted? Nope. Cheyenne, no. Denebula? I guess because we're not looking at it in 3D space, it's kind of... Yeah, alright. So where are we here? We're here at Groombridge. Let's look around, and we're here at the battlefield wreckage. What's on Groombridge 2? Anything interesting? Abandoned weapon station. No, okay. Oh, is there something out here? Yeah, there's a science outpost. Oh, right. As long as I'm here. Can I scan it? Extreme environment. Okay. See, if I want to go to Cheyenne, I gotta take this like weird circular weird reach around my elbow to touch my nose route here. Okay, I can jump to Porrima. I believe. Is that where Neon is? Oh, that's where Paradiso is. Okay. I still have a rented room on Paradiso. Alright, well, let's jump to there, because that's probably relatively safe. Oh, Aaron is saying Neon is the Voli system. Okay. And there's the constant. Still there. Hasn't gone anywhere. Great. Okay. Now from here. Well, what's the ship on the other side? We know that's the constant. What's this ship? Yeah, I did the quest with the constant, but they've never left. I think it's glitched. I've read that other people have had the same issue. What? Oh wow, level 30. What are they doing out here? I didn't catch what they said.
You are not chosen. We've lost the grav drive.
Why are you fighting me? Let's get out of here. I don't know what the heck is going on here. Starborn don't like me. Even though I'm kind of sort of one of them, right? I thought I was.
That hit knocked out our grav drive.
We'll repair it.
Grav drive is functional.
Well, let's get out of here then. Why them Starborn so dang mad? Jerks. Oh, everything's getting repaired. Yeah, Beyond Belief says, I think when I did the ECS constant mission, I may have installed a Romulan cloaking device instead of a grav drive. They've completely disappeared. But, I mean, they're supposed to. At least the way I did the quest. I thought that they were going to go find another place to settle. I had helped them install the grav drive, and then they were supposed to go away. And I got a pop-up quest thing. It's down here, I think. Under activities. It says, location of the ECS constant. And it was like, you know, go back and visit them, or, you know, go see the new location or whatever. And I went, and they were just sitting there in the same orbit. And they hadn't gone anywhere, and they're still there, so I don't know. Nope. Nobody's there. The lights are on, but nobody's home. Beyond is saying there are missions there I can't finish. Missions where? Paradiso, or here in this Starstation, or just in Starfield in general? I've got a lot of glitched missions in Starfield. A lot of things I can't finish, unfortunately. It's very frustrating. Alright. So where am I at with all this? Ooh, about to hit level 28. Oh, ooh, I can level up my piloting. Let's do that. Right? Piloting. I've destroyed 15 ships. So now I can get Class B. Which doesn't help me fly the ship that I got from Walter. I still need Class C. So now I gotta destroy 30 more ships and I can have Class C, and then I'll be able to fly the ship that I got from him. Not that one. That one. It's a Class C. And I'll also be able to jump 28 light years, which will be nice. Then I can finally maybe finish this quest for Bog. Alright, first let's do a hard save, just in case. Oh, the ECS, there's missions you can't finish. Oh yeah, some people have side quests and stuff, and I've heard that some people speculate that that's the reason the ship doesn't leave, is if you haven't done all the side quests on the ship, then it doesn't actually leave and go to its new location. I haven't done any of the side quests. I really didn't care enough to do any, to go around and talk to everybody and everything. I mean, I just wanted to help them find a new place to settle, but apparently that's not going to happen. All right, are you coming, Andreja?
Any adventure you can fly away from. Is that how the saying goes?
I don't know
I will say
what we're gonna
again,
find here.
There is danger for you here, likely for us both. I need you to trust me. These stations were built by the United Colonies during the Serpent's Crusade. They were abandoned when peace was brokered.
I'm just your follower here, I guess.
They are an excellent place to hide in plain sight.
So you think some of your people are here? How do you know where to go?
Before we go any further, I cannot stress this enough. Keep your weapons at your side. Do not make any sudden moves. Do nothing to appear hostile.
Okay. Alright. What are we walking into here?
This is the only place I can get answers. The only connection I have to House Va'ruun. Please give me a moment.
Okay. I'll just hang out over here in the shadows. Oh. Oh, there's a dude up there.
And it seems you brought someone with you, which is disappointing. Completely against the rules of our arrangement. Do you care to explain yourself before I relay this to the High Council?
I am not the one who needs to explain himself, Tomisar.
I am surprised by your tone. What has gotten into you? This is very unlike you. Almost insubordinate.
I know what you have done. The messages you sent.
You are not making any sense. Of course I send you messages. That is how this works. That is how it has always worked.
Not to me. To the zealots. To the fanatics who murdered my friends, who tried to murder me.
You must be mistaken. Or perhaps confused. Nothing like that has ever happened.
Enough! I have the transcripts, Tomisar. You did this. You told them where to find us.
Now, let's just take a moment. No one wants to make accusations they might regret. You are from that Constellation group. I've heard all about you. You have turned her against me, filled her head with lies. This will not be allowed to stand.
I'm just along for the ride here, my dude. I'm just here for the fireworks. I'm here to support my friends, something it seems like she's been lacking. It sounds like you're the one who's been lying to her. I'm just here to support my friend. Yeah, I'll say that.
Insolence! You have corrupted her!
I said enough! This is between you and me.
This has gone far enough. Talk some sense into her at once. Neither of you would dare lift a finger against me. Against House Va'ruun.
Maybe being a little more honest would help.
But I am. If you let Andreja hurt me, I am her only link to the High Council. To House Va'ruun. Without me, she can never return home. You must make her listen to reason.
He is responsible. He deserves to die.
Did you not hear me? You do this, you lose everything!
I heard you. I know what it costs me. But he deserves it. Does he not?
Dude, I don't know. I mean, all this is hearsay. If you do this, there are consequences. No one else needs to die right now. Is there some other way? Yeah, if you do this, there are consequences, I guess.
I have been betrayed. Why should I care anymore? The only thing keeping him alive right now is... I know that if I do this, I lose my home. Probably forever. I do not know what to do.
Oh, don't put this on me. It's her decision. All right. It seems to me like this has all been hearsay. I mean, we know that the Barun Zealots attacked her and her friends 10 years ago. And her friends seem to think that this guy is involved somehow. That doesn't necessarily mean he wanted Andreja to get hurt. He's probably not telling the whole truth, sure. But I don't know. I feel like I don't have much to go on here.
Was there more?
I'll do it so you don't have to. No, he's not worth it. You would lose too much. Yeah, I'll say that.
I want to so badly. I do not know how to live with this.
We'll try to find out the truth.
Fortunate. You get to live.
This is not over. The High Council will hear of your treason.
Perhaps they will hear of your actions as well, Tomisar. Think on that. Come. Let us leave this place. I wish to return to the lodge.
You will regret this!
Sure. Wasn't marked steel, so it's mine now. Got anything good in the fridge? Oh yeah, man. You got all kinds of goodies. Yeah, he just has to stand there and watch me too. What are you gonna do about it? Alright, anything else? Is he gonna attack us on our way out? I mean, yeah, I don't quite get what's going on here. I mean, I know that she thinks she's been betrayed, But it just seemed pretty weak. Her friends just kind of going, yeah, this guy, he's behind it. We know because we know. Because Jaeda didn't give us any evidence. She just kind of said, yeah, well, I just know because I put it all together. It's like, well, that's not good enough. I ain't going to go around murdering people based on, you know, because you had a feeling about it. Or a... you had a conspiracy board with red yarn linking everything together, you know? Like, come on. You gotta give me more than that. Ooh. What's in here? Hello? This looks like contraband. Yeah, black market antiquities. I'm gonna take it. Oh yeah, give me some of that sweet, sweet contraband. What have we got in here? A specialized bridger. Okay. Oh, a safe. And some digi-picks in case we needed them. Aaron says, dude starts crying real quick. Okay. Aaron's saying they shouldn't know him or his name. Beyond's done this mission 5 times. Yeah, I mean, I guess so. Like, they kind of said that, now that you mention it, at the end of when we were at Aaron's place. It was like, oh, they shouldn't know his name, and somehow they do. So, like, okay, but, like, I still don't get, like, well, why would they know his name, and why does it matter, and I don't know, I don't get it. Like I said, I gotta have a better reason than that to start killing people.
I hope you can succeed at that before we are discovered.
What do you mean discovered? We've been discovered. This guy knows we're here. A mag pulse. Oh, excuse me, Andreja. Try to get in here. Sorry, I'm having a hard time concentrating here. Hang on a second. A little bit distracted. All right. Hang on just a second. All right. There was somebody at my door. Had to check. All right. Amazon package. Okay. I'm just gonna go with this. Yep. Got it. Credit and Mercury. Okay. Alright, I think that's everything in here. Let's go home. You just got a letter. We just got a letter. I wonder who it's from. No, it's Amazon. I know who it's from. Well, what about the rest of this station? Is there anything worthwhile around here? Probably not. But let's look around before we leave. Well, I don't necessarily play video games to kill people. That's kind of not my thing. I mean, it is fun. I like shooting things, but I don't really like shooting people, even characters in a video game. I don't mind shooting a lot of monsters and Nazis or, you know, things like that, but or, you know, in BioShock there were a lot of splicers and stuff. I don't mind that, but you know, I'm not completely convinced of this guy's guilt and or innocence. Either way, I'm not just gonna shoot him and have Andreja never be able to go home again. I mean, I am curious as to why he would betray her if he did betray her. I mean, maybe he just assumed that she would bail like she did. And sure, maybe he was tying up loose ends at the behest of the Varun Council. But, you know, I'm sure Andreja's done a lot of crappy things at the behest of the council as well. So, like, can she really judge? Point fingers? I don't know. Like I said earlier, this whole thing is just kind of confusing to me. A lot of stuff in this game is kind of confusing to me. Whoa. Semi-valuable. Guess I'll take it.
I think you may be trying to take a little too much on.
Nah, that's fine. We'll be fine, Andreja. Chill out. I'm just gonna wander around. There seems to be nobody here, and this guy doesn't seem to care, so... I like looting. That's the thing I like doing. I like scavenging. I do it a lot in Fallout. I'll take that. Those grapes are probably raisins by now. It just feels like this is a arena, you know? Like there should be a bunch of people here to shoot at us. It's just this one guy. Oh well, maybe this is a copy-pasted location. Maybe there will be other opportunities to fight a bunch of people in here. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind fighting people if it's justified, like if they're shooting at me first. But I ain't gonna shoot that guy just for the sake of shooting him. Come on, I can't get through here? Really? Alright. Yeah, I guess there doesn't seem to be much here. What a bummer. Oh, yeah, you figure he's a zealot? Well, again, I don't, I'm not completely convinced of anything just because she's got a couple of friends that, or, well, a friend that says so. I don't know. I mean, yeah, he probably is. What in the world? Why is all this crap on the desk? And all over the floor. I don't want all this crap on my ship. Look at all this. I think it keeps respawning on here, and then like, cause like, look, there's 2 of everything. So weird. Oh, at least my little Wilby guy is still in there. I guess I can put away my gun. Jesus, stand down.
I also wish to be prepared for any...
See, there's like 2 of these. And 2 of these, and 2 of these. Have you been buying too many office supplies again, Ezekiel? Look at this. Starting to think you have an office supply fetish of some kind. Dude. Alright. So what's next? Accompany Andreja to the lodge. Yeah, that's not going to happen quite yet. Let's go sell our contraband first. Can we hop to Kryx here? We can. Well, thank you. Beyond Belief says, I would offer some insight, but I have read the chat rules. Oh, I appreciate that. No spoilers, no backseat gaming. Well, spoilers if I ask. I mean, my husband's played this and he's told me a few things, and I have some spoilers and stuff. I mean, I didn't understand because I actually thought that Andreja was a zealot at one point. I didn't understand that there were zealots and then there were like regular Varun people. I thought all Varun people were zealots.
If you want to stay under the radar, I've got just the thing.
So yeah, somebody in the chat room explained that to me. I think it was you, Aaron, wasn't it?
Need something?
I mean, maybe it's just me feeling like some of the quests are poorly written. Like, they just expect you to assume that everything you're told is true. Like, oh, this random person showed up and said blah, blah, blah. So now you're off to go do this thing because that must be true. Whereas, like, in real life, you know, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't just hear some random person spouting off dialogue as I walked by them, or some rando that knew Andreja 10 years ago saying something and I would just automatically believe it. But, okay,
I hope you actually... I don't need to... Just make it quick.
Oh.
This better be worth it.
I hope so. Alright, black market antiquities. Take. Mech components. Oh, nope, she didn't have enough. Oh, no, just for one. Take, I'll sell you one. Man, we got all kinds of contraband.
Whatever.
Yeah.
I hope you came with credits. If it's hard to find, hey, I'm always ready to...
Woohoo! That was a lot of contraband. We still got a little bit more to unload.
You have something for me? Always looking forward to something mutually beneficial.
Oh, he doesn't have enough credits. Dang it, dude.
Remember, all trades are restriction-free.
Can I sell it to somebody over here?
So there I am. You see security on my tail. And my
You want to survive? Sure, I got something to suit your needs.
Oh yeah, he'll buy it. Okay. Woohoo! All that contraband gone.
The fattest leech I've ever seen.
Hi, I'm here if you need me.
Got me dusted.
All right, bye. Let's get out of here. Oh, Beyond Belief says, have you completely sided with the fleet? No, not yet. I'm still in the middle of the Crimson Fleet quest line. I'm at this point where I have to go meet with Huan, Deux, and New Atlantis. I was trying to work on this retrieving Maddie's ring thing for Bog, but it's located on a planet way the hell out from where I've been able to travel, and so I was planet hopping the other day trying to get to it. But I don't have enough of a grav drive to be able to jump out there. None of my ships, well, my one ship, the one from Walter that's a Class C ship, it could do the jump. Because it can jump 28 light years. But no, I don't think my other ships can do the jump. I don't know. Maybe if I switch to another ship. I've got a few that can do like 22, I think. But anyway, I was trying to go do this ring thing and I couldn't get there. I'm in the middle of the Crimson Fleet stuff. I haven't decided if I'm siding with them or not. But in the middle of doing it, I got this thing with Andreja. I finally got her companion quest, so I want to go do that and get it done with so I can kick her off my ship. I did Barrett's quest and booted him off the ship. Now I've got Andreja. I'm gonna do her quest and then I'm gonna boot her off the ship.
I find the interior of this ship comforting.
Because my husband likes Andreja and he romanced her and married her, and you know, so I'm just curious, you know, what her quest line is like. And I was curious about Barrett's. I'm kind of curious about Sam Coe and what his deal is, but I can't ever seem to get him to like me. He seems to dislike everything I say or do. So I don't know if that's gonna happen. Plus he drags his kid with him everywhere, which seems awfully dangerous, and I don't like the fact that he puts her at risk. But I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I have no interest in Sarah Morgan whatsoever, so I'm probably not going to do her quest. I haven't done any UC stuff. I did the Freestar Ranger quest line. I am a Freestar Ranger. I've completed that whole quest line. But I haven't done any of the UC Vanguard stuff. So I might go do that before I decide whether or not I'm siding with the Crimson Fleet for good. I don't really like the UC, the United Colonies, but I don't know that much about them. My background is that I am from the Freestar Republic. That was the background that I chose. And yeah, I'm a ranger, but I kind of don't really like that either, because I don't like being a law enforcement person, especially one that's working for a corrupt government. And apparently it is a corrupt government. We took down Ron Hope, but it was implied that others were also corrupt. And plus, the Rangers all just sit around on their asses drinking all the time in that bar. So I'm like, okay, I'm not like a huge fan of their outfit, but I don't know. I don't know how I feel about the whole thing. I'm still making up my mind. We got rid of the contraband, so now I guess we can go back to the lodge. And I gotta talk to a bunch of people at the lodge anyway. I went and got a second power, and now everybody wants to talk to me again, so... Alright, we'll do all of that. We'll leave Kryx. And go to Alpha Centauri. Oh, and I gotta meet Huan Dayu in New Atlantis anyway, so maybe I'll do that too. If I can get rid of Andreja. I don't know if I can. I don't know if her quest is over or what. I don't want to take her with me on the Crimson Fleet missions, because I took her with me on one of the Crimson Fleet missions and she kept running her mouth and arguing with the person I was trying to contact, and I was like, you're gonna blow my cover. Andreja, keep being difficult, so I've been leaving her behind, but now she's stuck with me until I finish her quest, so.
I wonder what has happened while we have been away.
Lately, I find myself spending more and more time here. Business has appealed to me, but this is exciting.
Yeah, okay. Alright, so I've accompanied you back to the lodge. Now what?
Do you have a new set of orders for me today?
What are we supposed to do here, Andreja? It's telling me to go back here. Why are we going back here? Is this her room? Is she trying to seduce me? What are we doing here, Andreja? Talk to Andreja. Okay.
Something important or just conversation? Thank you for
you
coming
tell
back
me.
here with me. I fear that after all that has happened, I am unsure of my place in House Barun. This room may now be the only place I have left to call home.
Okay. The lodge will always be here for you. We all will. Don't jump to conclusions. You don't know what will happen. Whatever happens next, we'll face it together. I guess I'll say this one because it's the most non-committal.
No, I do not. But I cannot help but worry. I worry that I have made a mistake. What if Tomisar betrays me to the High Council? What if he turns House Barun against me, and I am cut off from them forever?
Well, if you had shot him, you'd have been cut off from him forever too, so... You've done the right thing so far. Whatever happens next, I'll be here with you. Don't second guess yourself. I guess I'll say that.
I may have miscalculated. I do not know how to live without some connection to Hasbarun. The Great Serpent has always been a guiding force in my life. The force that drives all that I do. What if I have lost that?
Well, if you had shot him, you really would have lost it. It had been lost, gone, forever. Boom. At least this way, there's a chance things could work out. You have a family in Constellation. God. Your connection to the Great Serpent was never through Tomisar. It's still there inside you. Yeah, alright. I'd go for that. If House Varun abandons you now, they're making a huge mistake. You need to forget about it and put it behind you. I'll say the Great Serpent is still there.
Yes.
For
That
you.
is true. Whatever else has happened or will happen, the Great Serpent still holds a purpose for me. You have been by my side through all of this. The most turbulent time in my life. And you have supported me, faithfully. I have never been able to count on any single person the way I have with you. If I am repeating myself, you will have to forgive me. I cannot overstate what it means to me.
God, I'm sorry you've had to deal with so many shitty people in your life, Andreja. I really am, but I'm not in love with you. Alright, that's what best friends are for. Oh, do I have to be best friends with her? I just wanted to help her with her quest. That doesn't mean we're besties. But I'm definitely not going to romance her, so okay.
I have never had a best friend, but I believe that sounds
This is
right.
reminding me of Kate in Fallout 4.
We are to be best friends.
I did her
Then
quest,
I
and then
shall
she
do
was my best
everything I can
friend.
to be there for you, in the way that you have for me.
Okay.
How can I sit here feeling sorry for myself when there is so much for us to do?
She says, and I'm about to kick her to the curb. Finishing divided loyalties has made Andreja... What? I didn't catch that. Considers me an ally. Dismissible. Okay, we can dismiss her. Okay.
I'm glad to see you.
Okay. Let's trade
A
gear.
good team always shares the load.
Okay. Weapons. I will let you keep the Space Adept Calibrated Shoddy and the Suppressed Breach. You can have that. My gifts to you. You can also keep the Repulsing Refined Navigator Space Suit. It makes weapons weigh 50% less, which would be great in a follower. So maybe I should give it to Ezekiel. Yeah, I'm going to take that one back. Can I have it? Oh, let me unequip it. Can I take it? There we go. Okay. Packs. Refined Shock Troop Pack. I'm taking that too. Helmets. Refined Deep Seeker Space Helmet. Let me have that. You can keep the ammo and the weapons. Alright. Okay. I think it's time we went our separate ways.
You will be lost without me, but as you wish.
Okay, no longer my active companion. Woohoo. Inaccessible. Oh, is this where her marriage dagger is? I heard about that. If you marry her, she gives you some kind of special knife or something. Yeah, okay. Alright, well I ain't gonna marry her, so... That's a cute little ship model. And another ship model. Okay. Was this my room? I don't know. I moved out. After I got my place in Aquila City, yeah, I left the Constellation spacesuit and I took everything else and I moved. Because screw these people. Bunch of weirdos. Okay, let's see what's next. I will check in with the chat room. How about that? Stella says, I think it worked previously, so they assume it'll work in this context. Oh, you mean like the writing where you just assume everything people anything anyone tells you is true? Yeah. I mean, I don't know. It kind of seemed to work in other games, I guess, but I don't know why. I just have a really hard time with it in this game. Like, they kind of seem to gloss over things, and the dialogue is sort of vague and confusing to me for some reason. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm not going to think about it too hard. Oh, Beyond Belief says, I'm married to all 4. At the same time or in different playthroughs? Can you do that? Can you marry all 4 at the same time in the same game? Alright, well, since I'm here, I will talk with Sam Coe and Barrett and Sarah Morgan. I guess. Maybe I should save. I've really enjoyed some parts of this game, but then other parts I'm just like really uninterested. Of course, I guess that's kind of true of any Bethesda game. Like, when I played Fallout 3, I loved exploring the wasteland, but I hated the main storyline. And the only reason I even did the main storyline was so I could get far enough to pick up Falks as a follower. And then I just ran off and explored and did the DLC and did a bunch of other things. And I eventually finished the main storyline, but I really didn't care. I really did not care at all. I outright disliked it. But you know, the rest of it was good. So, yeah, I'm kind of feeling the same way in this, too. Like, I really don't like the main storyline. I don't like Constellation. I don't care. But, you know, other parts of the game have been fun. I'm enjoying the Crimson Fleet quest line a lot. So, okay, where's... It's up here? Sam's in here? He must be in his room. Is he sleeping? Oh, yeah, he is. Okay. Hey, Sam. Game says I have to talk to you. Sorry. Wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey.
The Freestar Rangers. You did their dirty work and then some. So how'd you feel wearing the badge?
No, not so great. All the kids I grew up with fantasized about this moment. It doesn't seem real. It felt really good. I enjoyed the work. Being a ranger is not for me. That's a loaded question. Yeah, I'll say that.
Yeah, on the outside, the videos make it all look so straightforward. But actually doing the job is anything but. Me, I never cared much for being a ranger. Too many of them try to force the world to be only black and white.
Yeah.
When it's anything but. Take Ron
I
Hope.
agree with that.
I mean, the guy's a legend. Before him, Polvo was a desperate, depressing place. Everything he did was to keep his people employed, to keep Hope Tech standing in the backstabbing world of megacorp politics.
Yeah, but then he started trying to kill farmers. Sounds like you admired him. I think it was all about power and greed with Ron Hope. Yeah, it sounds like you admire him.
He's one of the great Freestar Collective success stories.
Oh,
So,
God,
yeah, I might be a fan.
dude.
Tough calling what to do with Ron Hope.
Oh, my
Taking
God,
his
no,
hush
it's
money wouldn't have
not.
sat right with me. But I wonder what's going to happen to Hopetown without him.
Somebody else can take over. How about Bridget or someone else? Maybe Walter can buy the company. People died. Yeah, exactly. He has to face justice for what he did.
I think Paxton Hall went out of control. But no doubt Ron Hope bears some responsibility.
He
As
bears
much
more
fun
than
as it is
some.
being a ranger, I hope you can start focusing on Constellation business.
Why?
Plenty of mysteries left in the good old Milky Way to discover.
Oh, and the Constellation. See, this is why I don't like them. It's like a cult. Constellation takes precedence over everything else. I don't like that. Yeah, no, Sam, I have a lot less respect for you if
Yeah, the
you
way
admire
handle
Ron
things,
Hope.
Not bad.
Ugh. Ugh. Alright, I
Yep,
guess
I
I'm
was
done
done too.
talking to him. Yeah, great. Okay. Now I gotta go talk to somebody else. Who else wants to talk to me? No, Barrett. Okay. I don't mind Barrett. I like Barrett. I mean, not enough to romance him, but I like him.
I want to hear one of my stories? Or do you have one to tell me?
I don't know. Looks like you've got something to tell me. You gonna talk to me? Hello.
Well, if it isn't our own ranger. I hope you're not taking the job permanently.
Why? It's an honor to wear the badge, not my style. No way, but I'm keeping the badge. Are you giving me a counter offer? Why would any of them care? Are you gonna give me a counter offer?
There's a lot less paperwork in Constellation. And the benefits are pretty good too.
It's an honor to wear the badge. Not really. Not my style. But I'm gonna keep it. I'm keeping the badge. I guess.
Costume party coming up, huh? Anyway, it suits you. Anyway, I'm just glad Ron Hope is gone.
Yeah. Good. I'm glad you're glad. Hope Tech isn't gonna survive, but I had to do it. Oh, I don't know that. He was a monster. Those farmers deserve justice. I couldn't accept his blood money. He was an incredible entrepreneur, but he couldn't come back from what he did. Yeah, those farmers deserve justice.
Those farmers are gone. But you prevented the next group of people from suffering.
Yeah, and that's even more important, isn't it?
It was a hard choice that you made, but I'm proud of you, Captain.
All right. Well, thank you. I'm glad that you're thinking like I'm thinking, Barrett. All right. Who's next? Sarah, I think. Ugh. Talk with Sarah Morgan. All right. Where is she? She's up there.
Captain, may I be of assistance on your ship?
Nope, I'm good, Vasco. I've got other crew members. Oh, I gotta wake her up too. Alright, come on. Rise and shine.
Ron Hope was a real piece of work, wasn't he?
Mm-hmm. He was despicable. I felt bad for him. Ugh, I haven't given him a second thought. Let's talk about it later. Yeah, he was despicable.
Despicable is too kind a word. He held innocent people with little regard, treating their lives like numbers on a balance sheet. It's an absolute disgrace.
I couldn't agree more. Yeah.
I'm relieved to hear you say that. Letting him off the hook would have been a terrible injustice.
I don't know why they all have opinions about it. They weren't there. Taking a bribe to overlook his crimes would have been a horrible thing to do. It's a shame that the well-being and livelihoods of hundreds of Hope Tech employees are in jeopardy. Honestly, it wasn't Ron Hope's fault that Paxton Hull took the... Given what I've done, I'm frankly surprised that you approve. Yeah, I'll say that.
Of course I approve. Had I been in your shoes, I would have done exactly the same thing. You made the right decision. I'm proud of you.
Thanks, Mommy. If I've learned anything from this, it's that money isn't everything. I still wonder if I made a mistake. I only hope those folks who are going to lose their jobs at Hope Tech will understand. Money isn't everything.
No, it certainly isn't. Especially when it comes at the expense of human lives.
Exactly.
Well, I think I've lectured you enough. Thanks for taking the time to listen to me.
Sure. Thanks for weighing in, I guess. You can go back to bed now. Hey, Fabrinka, how you doing? I just saw you were in the chat room.
Take note. Everyone here is worth learning from. Yes.
Beyond Belief says same time if you have a silver tongue. Alright, so you can talk him into polygamy, huh? That's funny. Well, I mean, Constellation is kind of like a cult, like I said. It's all good. Keep it all in the family, I guess. Fabrinka wanted to have a relationship with Andreja, and she brutally friend-zoned me. Oh no! Sam is irritating as hell, Fabrinka says. Yeah, I can't quite figure him out. He and I don't seem to see eye to eye.
Yes, ma'am.
And so, I don't know. I mean, I kind of want to do his quest.
Carry on.
Why are you guys all hanging out in Walter's room? That's... Yeah, okay, speaking of polygamy. Alright, well, I guess I'm done here then. If I'm not going to do Sam Coe's quest and take him with me, and I don't think I will, at least not right now, then yeah, let's get on with getting on. We can go meet with Huan, Dayu, in New Atlantis. I mean, we're here, might as well. Let's do it. Monday was Monday, yeah. Difficult but behind me. Well, that's good. Yeah, it is the end of the work day, isn't it? How was your day? Ah, you know, same old, same old. I can't complain.
Keep your nose clean. Last thing I want is to charge you for a DP and
At least it's quiet now. Things have been so busy in my life. Last year was very busy. So it's nice to have things kind of settled down. Ah, I think I gotta go down into the well, huh? Looks like. Hey, they're talking about me.
Cutthroat of fleet pirates feared the Mantis. It has been many years since we've heard any report on the Mantis, until now. UC Security interrogated spacers who claimed that Mantis is back and thirsty for righteous vengeance. Security says that this is just the latest retelling of a ghost story. But for myself, I hope it's real. Go get 'em, Mantis.
Okay. That would be ironic if I joined the Crimson Fleet and I'm also the Mantis. I feel like Batman joining up with the criminals. Alright, let's do a save since we have been doing a lot here. I don't want to have to go through all those constellation conversations again. What's up here? Oh, I don't think I've been in here before. Steal from the safe. Oh, probably nothing important in there anyway. I've been down here before and I did a quest for that lady in there. Whoa, what are you doing up there? Hi. I didn't know I could stand here and look out. It's pretty cool. Who's back here? Citizen. People just hanging out. Okay. Huh. Oh yeah, I think I had to flip all these switches. Yeah. All right.
I think I got them,
Oh, Kay's house has an upstairs? I didn't know it had an upstairs. Alright. Hi.
Always nice to see
Okay.
a fresh face around here.
I'm not a
You
fresh
stop
face.
in whenever you'd like.
I've been in here many times. Yeah, okay. How do I get upstairs where I... Oh, hello? Juan's talk evidence. Nobody's around to see me take it.
So, when did you stop flying the Swan anyway?
When the cargo became more valuable than the ship.
True. The fleet's got us real busy these days, and we are making good money smuggling all this contraband. But if any time was the right time for a break...
Hey, there's still work to do. I need to check with my contacts at the spaceport and find out what guards are on rotation when we leave port. Then it's back to the key to make sure Delgado gets his cut, and to make sure he hasn't cut us out. I worry sometimes that being a new Atlantis, we're missing out on the big scores. I know that old dog has something big planned. I can feel it.
Sheesh, that is a lot to think about. And here I thought the pirate life was carefree.
Maybe for some people, but that's not how I work.
Well, you feel free to plan our next moves from now to the new year. I'm all about living in the present and being where your feet are.
That's fine. Just make sure to wipe those feet before boarding my ship.
Okay, we found some more evidence. Right on. Is this like a special VIP section up here or something? Ooh, what's this? New Atlantean permanently grants the recipe for the shepherd's pie food item. Oh, cool. Okay. I didn't know we could find recipes like that just laying around. That's cool. Oh, we got a bathroom in here with a nice shower. It's a nice place. Living above a restaurant. Sure. Oh, door locked. Unlock requires key. Uh-oh. Where do we find the key around here? Probably gotta pickpocket it off of her, right? That would be my guess. I don't see it in here anywhere. What did I just do? Oh, hello. It opens the blinds. And closes the blinds. Huh. Okay. Is there a key somewhere? see it. Alright, I don't think this is the way we're supposed to go to find those people up on the balcony. Is the key around here somewhere? Is it under a rock? Oh, there's a shepherd's pie. Okay, well. Trying to figure out how to
so long as you
get
keep
up
your hands to yourself.
there and see that contact I'm supposed to see. How do I get up there? Looks like people are going up this way, maybe? Okay, this is how they're getting up here. Got it. That's kind of weird. But, okay. Whose lockers are these? Oh, there's credits in that one, and digipicks in this one. Alright, alright, alright. Let's go talk to the person we need to talk to.
Then?
I take it your Neva's new recruit?
Now I don't. You might say he saved my life.
Yep. I maybe knew, but I got plans. I have a name, you know, Nova. Do you mean the new rook?
Ah, you must not be used to pirates being so cordial. But in the heart of New Atlantis, we have to do our best to keep up appearances. I can't afford to be as rough as some of our cohorts. It's bad for business.
Okay, you must be the smuggler.
Careful. The walls have ears. SY-920 is one of my regular stops, so I already have the necessary approvals. Neva says you're after a piece of UC tech. So to get it, we're going to need to get you on board. I can do that, but I have conditions.
Okay.
Good. If I can be candid, for this job to work, we'll have to do this my way. We take my ship, and you're a member of my crew. But make no mistake, once you board, the risk is entirely yours. This route is highly lucrative, and sacrificing it is not an option.
Okay. Got it.
Good. Then we have a deal. In any case, when you're ready, meet me at my ship. It's the Jade Swan. And make sure you're prepared for the long haul. Once you're on board SY-920, you can't come and go as you please.
Okay. What can you tell me about yourself?
I'd like to, but I need to keep a low profile. In my experience, the more people know about you, the more they have over you.
You've got to have somebody you can trust. You're right. I want to know you so I can use this information against you. It'll help with the mission to know each other's strengths and weaknesses.
True,
I'll say that.
But silence is a powerful thing. I find the best way to get to know someone is to watch them work. Talking just muddies the picture. Anyways,
right.
I appreciate the small talk. Delgado's crew aren't usually so chatty. But let's keep our focus on the mission. We can swap bar stories and share scars when we've got enough creds to buy the bar and fix the scars.
Okay. How much do you know about the job?
Only what I've been told. Get you on the SY-920, get you out if I can. That being said, I can be a better guide if I know what it is we're after. So, it's up to you.
Neva said you don't need to know the details. Delgado wants the comm spike. Should I tell her or not tell her? I'll tell her.
Interesting. When we get to the station, I'll see if I can pull any information on its whereabouts. Hopefully that'll make for a smoother trip.
Okay. What else do you know about the comm spike?
Less than you. And even if I did, I'm a smuggler, not a scientist. But if Delgado's after it, then I have a feeling there's a pile of credits waiting at the end of this job. So we better do it right.
Okay. How often do you dock at the station?
Enough to be on a first-name basis with the Marines working the comms.
Nice.
It also helps they want us to dock. A cargo ship means supplies, special requests, slates from home. In the void of space, a cargo hauler is a soldier's best friend.
Awesome. Okay.
We'll talk more on the ship.
Cool. Cool beans. Alright, let's get the heck out of here. Ah! Too many NPCs! Get out of my way! Get out of my way! Jesus Christ. Alright, I don't think there's anything else I need to do in New Atlantis. Let me check in with my inventory. Alright, I got a whole bunch of crap. Oh, and I picked up a mag pulse. Right, what does that do? Yet another fancy rifle in this game. Oh my god. Alright. A balanced boost pack. Let's compare it to what I've got. And it's probably not as good as what I got. So much for that. Alright, let's sell off some junk while we're here. I think there are some shops back this way.
Another day, another shift.
Hey, my dude.
All this stuff. Happy to make a deal. You need stuff, I need credits. Absolutely.
I did a quest for him, got rid of a cursed pair of boots a while back. That was funny. Oh, right, I got a specialized bridger. That's mighty nice. Don't know if I need to keep it, but alright. Oh, he doesn't have enough credits to buy it. Do I need any rounds is the question. Probably not. All right.
Watch your back out there.
Thank you. Oh, there's a House of the Enlightened here.
You look like you need something, yeah?
How do I get into it?
We run a number of social programs, from financial aid to food banks. Welcome to the House of Enlightenment.
I'm looking for work. Who pays for all this? Taskmaster. I have a reputation of running a tight ship. Sometimes I worry it's too tight. Is that a background? I've never had to use that before in conversation. What is the House of Enlightenment? I guess I'll say this because it's a weird random dialogue option.
Nobody likes working for someone who micromanages them. You may get results in the short term, but in the long run, it comes at a cost.
Yeah, I hate to think I'm hurting my crew.
But it sounds like you're upfront about it, so they know what they're in for. If you want to build a better work environment, we can offer you some counseling. We've analyzed a lot of the most successful employers looking for what works and what doesn't. But I have to warn you, your crew may be happier, but you have to accept they will perform differently.
Oh, I can remove the Taskmaster trait permanently. Oh yeah, because when I talked to some of the people in the medical places, I was able to remove my empath trait too. I'll just I need to think about it.
Just come back if you want to work on it.
I didn't know that was a thing. Okay. Huh.
There's a lot of work that needs to be done in the well. A lot of
who pays for all this?
We don't exactly pass around an offering plate, if that's what you're asking. But we do run mostly on donations. And as you might have guessed from the surroundings, we try and stretch those donations as far as we can.
Okay. What is the House of Enlightenment?
We started as an intellectual movement built around atheism. As our numbers increased, we began focusing on humanitarian efforts and showing what humanity can achieve when we work together.
Yeah. I've read the Charity in a Godless Universe, all 4 copies of it, so I know what they're all about. I'm looking for work, I guess?
Perfect. It just so happens there's a task I need help with right now.
Excellent. All right, that's a welcome coincidence.
Indeed. Sometimes it just works out that way. People with mutual interests seek each other out, and by working together, we achieve something greater than ourselves. As for the job, I need you to pick up a man named Tahir over at the medbay.
Oh, okay.
He's recovering from some injuries and needs assistance getting back to his apartment. I'd like you to pick him up, grab a bite to eat, and take him home.
Oh, how nice. I'll do the job. Sorry, not right now. Is he unable to walk home by himself? Why isn't the UC helping him? Where does he live?
In one of the poorer districts, near where the children play soccer. Take him that far and he should be fine. Tahir is prideful, and I don't want him to feel like you held his hand. You just nudged him in the right direction.
Okay, and he can't walk home by himself?
I'm afraid not. Even after you're healed, it takes time to recover from something like this. Most people have family and friends to lean on, but Tahir has no one. On top of that, he's a young and prideful man, so he won't accept help from UC security.
Oh, okay. So you're going to send a hot chick over, huh? All right, I'll do it.
Great. You'll find him over at the medbay. He's probably hungry, so after you pick him up, escort him over to Kay's. She should have a meal ready for him to take home. And thanks.
Oh, man, that's a lot of credits. Dude, you don't have to pay me for this. I didn't want to be paid. Aw,
thanks for picking up Tahir. And if you don't mind, don't tell him I sent you. Good luck out there.
Can I donate the credits back to him? It's weird that they have all this unused space like this. Where does this go? Oh, is this his office back here? The fighting may have ended, but many hearts are still waging war. Aww. Okay. Oh, dang, they meet right here in the sewer? That's kind of harsh. is unlocked elsewhere. Huh. Okay. Makes me wonder what the heck's going on down there. Alright, let's go help this dude. I don't think I need to go through there. I can go this way. Isn't this the medical center?
Alright, Molly, coming or not. This is the last time I've been off.
I've got limited resources, but I try not to turn anyone away just because they're liking credits.
Huh, okay.
Lost or end up in a cell. Don't blame me.
Maybe they're up above ground. I thought they would be in the medical center here in the well, but alright. If he needed more serious surgery or something, I guess he'd be above ground. Or maybe I don't have the right quest marked. Yeah, I don't have the right quest marked. Pick up patient from the med bay. Alright, yeah, alright. I was in the right place. Wrong quest marker.
Keep it moving.
Trying. Ah, here we go. Hello there.
Pain is killing me. Hey, you wouldn't happen to know where the soccer nets are? My apartment's in the same area. I got a bad case of the brain fog, and I can't seem to remember which way to go.
Okay. Sure, I'm here to take you home.
Really? Is this some sort of scam? I'll have you know, I got no creds.
Not a scam. This Andy Singe? I just saw you and wanted to help. Why are you in medbay? Have you eaten anything? I just saw you and wanted to help.
Really? Doesn't happen too often around here, but maybe you're new. Alright, you win. Seeing as I got no one else, might as well roll the dice with a stranger. So, go on, lead the way.
Alright. Oh, he's following me now. Alright, come on. Could I take him all the way back to my ship and go on adventures with him? Or would I fail the quest if I do that? Hey, Kay.
You know what? Stay as long as you like. And don't
Andy
be a
asked me to pick up a
stranger.
meal.
I've got it right here. Is
Okay,
this for
thanks.
you to hear?
Well, I don't have any credits, so...
It's for to hear.
Then you're good. I already talked to Andy, and this one's on the house.
Thanks, Kay.
You're welcome, kid. It's just good to see you alive and well. You know, there was a time when you'd be in here every night.
Things change, Kay.
I know. Believe me, I know. And I get it's hard to come out here, but just... don't be a stranger, okay?
I'm sorry. I'll try not to.
Good. I'm glad we got that sorted. Here's the soup. Be careful, it's a little hot.
Okay. Alright. Let's take you home. Oh, he's standing way over there. Come on, let's take you home, Tahir. Let's go. Can we get there from this direction? Are we keeping up? Oh, I know you can't walk too fast. Alright.
I'm not gonna be stuck in this place for long. All I need is some grease, and I'll turn it into a brick. You'll see.
Come on.
watch is super cool.
Thanks.
I hope I'm as cool as Solomon Coe when I grow up.
Are you okay?
We stopping or moving?
Do you want your soup now?
Let's wait till we get home. I'm still a little dizzy, to be honest. I'd probably drop it.
All right. How long have you had health issues?
It's been about 2 years now, but don't get me wrong, I'm not fishing for a pity party. Everybody down here has problems. Some bigger than others.
Are you able to work?
In the past, I could deal with it, but the pain just gets worse every year. So
that sucks.
I can't do any jobs that require a lot of standing, which is pretty much most jobs down here. But what can I do? If complaining fixed anything, the well wouldn't be what it is.
Right. Do you have issues with the UC?
Of course. It's because of them, the well is what it is. Whatever help they want to offer, I'm not taking.
Okay.
Lead the way.
I'm trying, but you're not following. Come on, my dude. Come on.
Ah, here we are. Home sweet home.
Sure.
At the end of the day, home is home, even if it's a bad one. But thanks for the help. I probably would have found it on my own, but it would have been a chore.
All right, here's your soup.
Oh, right, the soup from Kay's. Man, it's been a long time since I had a warm meal.
Aw. You seem to have fond memories of it? Of what? Of soup?
You might say that. Before I got hurt, I used to stop by Kay's every night for a soup and a sandwich.
Okay.
It didn't matter how bad my day was, or how empty my pockets were. As long as I had my food and my beer, I'd be good. All that weight would just wash away. And to be honest, I haven't felt that feeling in ages. Until now.
Aww.
So, you doing this for me, it means a lot. Thanks.
No problem. It was nice meeting you. I didn't do it for you, I just need the credits. I'll say it's nice meeting you.
Likewise. I don't have a lot of connections around here. Not anymore, anyway. I appreciate meeting someone I can call a friend. Thanks.
I wish I lived on a spaceship.
All right, that was a little bit glitchy, but we got there. And now he's just gonna stand there and lean against the wall. Okay. Wow. I feel like I'm better friends with Tahir than I am with Andreja. After only hanging out with him for 5 minutes. Oh, hey, it's Jake's. Okay. How's the audio? Because sometimes when the loud music plays in this game, it kind of messes up the Twitch streaming audio. Oh my gosh, I had to go all the way around the corner like that? Didn't I just pick him up from right here? I could have just walked straight that way. Oh my gosh. Oh right, we had to go get the soup first. Right. That's why we went that way. Okay. Jeez, I could have just taken him home and then gone and grabbed the soup and taken it to him. Alright, that's fine. We're back at where we started. Where are we at with all of this? Meet her on the Jaeda Huang. Actually, I want to take this evidence back to Lieutenant Toft before I go do anything else.
Backburnered right now. There's no one.
If anything happens to me, I don't want to be stuck with evidence on me. So let's go take this back. Oh, thank you. Beyond Belief says audio is fine. Thank you for letting me know. I've had some issues with Twitch where if I've streamed longer than 2 hours, or if there's some loud gunfighting, you know, like a gunfight, or if there's loud audio music or something like a heavy bass beat on some of the clubs and stuff, the audio on Twitch gets all weird.
Welcome home to the Vigilance.
I don't hear it in my own headset. It sounds fine to me, but the Twitch stream gets messed up. So I'm just checking in, making sure that's not happening. Thank you. Thank you for the feedback. Let's go turn in some more evidence and see if there's anyone else in the brig. I like checking in the brig and chatting with all the people that I've put in there. So usually when I play these games like Fallout 4, Fallout 3, Skyrim, I like being, well, Outer Worlds too, that's not a Bethesda game, but it's similar. I like being good.
Okay.
I like being helpful. I like, you know, finding justice for people or protecting those who can't protect themselves, or, you know, I like even doing the Robin Hood thing, rob from the rich, give to the poor, you
This
know.
mission is, remember to turn in any evidence fragments you find.
All right, here you go.
Glad to hear it. Let's see what you got.
All right. Evidence about Huan Daiyu should put her away for a long time.
Finally. We've been tracking the Jade Swan for almost a year, but Captain Daiyu somehow remained one step ahead. Every time we've scanned that ship, it's come up empty. Well, she's not going to skate away this time. Nice work. Anything else?
Looks like Neva hasn't finished with that base on Kryx.
I have to hand it to Neva Mora. The lady's thorough. That facility on Crete still holds a good bit of valuable resources and equipment. All right. Can't do much with this one except pass it over to the military. Hopefully they stop denying the base's existence and do something about it. Have any more?
Nope, that's all I've got for now.
Fine. I know there's more out there, so keep on it. I'll be here if you have any more questions.
All right, bye. Anyway, yeah, generally I like being good, but I don't necessarily like being too good. The UC seems to be pretty corrupt. Free Star Republic seems corrupt. I don't want to work for any of them, but then, you know, the Crimson Fleet's probably not any better at all. At least they're honest about being corrupt.
Oh.
Excuse me.
One thing I'll say about Petrosian, he keeps a secure brig.
I gotta go see my boyfriend.
If you ask me, the brig's
Hey,
too good
Armin.
for these
I like him. Okay, this guy, yeah, that was the luxury liner ship captain. This guy, he was friends with, or he was a former Crimson Fleet member, and we put him away. This guy's, yeah, Adler Kemp, we met him in Sidonia. Anybody else up here? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, that's Dombrowski over there. Okay, so nobody new since the last time we were here. Alright. Keep turning in evidence, but I guess we haven't caught anybody new. We'll just pretend we stayed long enough to have dinner with Armin. Turn left at the asshole. That Alex guy or whatever his name is. I don't know what his deal is. Maybe he'll be important later. Oh, okay. Beyond Belief says it's an issue when streaming directly from the Xbox. Okay, so it's an Xbox thing. Xbox Twitch thing. Right. Okay, that makes sense. I mean, it's not a good thing, but yeah, it's nice to know that's what it is. Okay. I mean, I don't think there's anything I can do about it. Right. Just is what it is. Okay. See, I have a YouTube channel actually. I live stream to Twitch, and I don't always live stream everything. In fact, if I could, I would live stream this to YouTube. That's what I usually do. Or I make videos with my PC. But anyway, yeah, when I played Fallout 4, I live streamed from the PlayStation to YouTube. When I played Skyrim Special Edition, I live streamed from the PlayStation to YouTube. A lot of stuff I played early on my channel was on PlayStation. But I started streaming some stuff on Twitch a few years ago. I streamed God of War and Outer Worlds and some other things on Twitch. Didn't really like it that much. I have a much bigger audience on YouTube, so I just went back to that. But then I got the Xbox so I could play Starfield. This is my first time ever playing anything on an Xbox, my first time ever owning an Xbox. And I can't stream to YouTube without like a capture card and whatever, I don't know. But like, I don't know about all that. I don't have time to deal with all that. So here I am streaming it on Twitch. That's kind of my only option. And then I take the videos that are saved from the live streams and I upload those to my YouTube channel. But yeah, it's the first time I've ever had to deal with it, so I didn't know it was a thing. Crackling, yes, that's exactly it. Crackling and popping, that's exactly what I get. And sometimes it'll last for just like a few minutes and then go away. And sometimes it'll last for like 20 or 30 minutes. And I just edit those sections out of my videos when I upload them to YouTube. They're often at the end of my live stream after I've streamed for a couple, 2 or 3 hours. It'll start up. And so I just, you know, edited off the video archive that I put up on YouTube, and then I restart from that point for the next live stream or whatever. Alright, so what all do we have to do here? Oh, we could go to the Red Mile and pick up some more evidence. That's right, because we found some evidence at the den, and I had Googled, and it said that there was more evidence in other bars around the galaxy. So let's go to Hopetown, Red Mile, and Lizzie's. We can go to the Red Mile pretty easily by just activating that. And fast traveling. Woohoo! And it doesn't always happen every live stream, but it happens fairly frequently, the crackling and popping. Space roaches. I don't think I've seen these before. Come on, I'm getting cold out here. Let me in, let me in. Guy is still standing there. Alright, we're not actually here to run the Red Mile, so let's turn that off. I've already done the Red Mile stuff. But we're here to try to find... Why is she throwing herself at me? Oh, outpost management. I don't have any outposts, lady. Sorry. You're barking up the wrong tree. Chunks heist evidence.
fresh from the factory. Nothing but the best.
So you want Ecliptic to pick up the tab on, how many is it? 16, 17, 18 boxes of food?
No, this ain't food, man. This is survival. For deep space hops, this stuff never goes bad, and it's cheap.
At first I thought you were kidding, then I thought, nah, he's just taking the joke too far. Now I just think you're out of your damn mind.
Look, how about you buy half the shipment, try it out, pass it around, the stuff will catch on fast. Ecliptic will love it. Trust me.
How about you run back to the key and tell Delgado he can blow this food out of his airlock? We aren't buying.
Okay. 3 boxes. Heck, I'll throw in the 4th for free. Huh? You can't beat that deal, right?
Fine. If it'll shut you the hell up, load the 4 boxes on my rig and let me get out of here.
Pleasure doing business with you, Tooms.
Why do all of the Ecliptic people sound like they're singing some kind of like Cookie Monster industrial goth music or something? They've all got those voices. Alright. Great. We grabbed that evidence. There's the list guy again. He keeps following me around. Get out of here. Alright, next we'll go to Lizzie's in Gagarin. I know how to get there. I think I know where Gagarin is. Can I fast travel from here, or do I have to go back to my ship? Where was Gagarin? Here I thought I knew. That's Wolf. No. The ones that are glowing are the ones I've been to. Right. Well, I can't remember how to get back to Gagarin. Sure would help if they would put the names of them on all of the ones you've been to. I thought Gagarin was like right down here. Beyond Belief saying no capture card needed. If you have the Xbox app on PC, use remote play to capture the I don't know what that is. I don't know. Setting anything up at this point will take effort, and I just don't have time for that. Literally, the time I spend live streaming this game is all the time I spend playing video games, and it's all the free time I have. If I stop and try to figure out how to change anything or set anything up or, you know, figure out how to use remote play on my PC and OBS and all this stuff. It's just less time I have to actually play the game. So, yeah, maybe if I have some spare time at some point in the future, I will look into that. I do have OBS, and I'm pretty sure I have the well, I don't know if I have the Xbox app on my PC, but I know I have OBS. But I've never used it. Hey, not that Judas. How you doing? 230 hours, and I finally uninstalled. Finally got bored of Starfield, but I will continue to lurk. Okay. Yeah, right. Well, my husband's doing the same thing. He played through Starfield, and he got to the new Game Plus, and he played some of that, and then he put it down. He said, okay, I'm done until they come out with the DLC and the updates and stuff. Yeah, he's waiting too. If you look at the mission and select fast travel, it will show you. What mission? I'm not doing any mission. I'm just trying to find evidence. All that's going to show me is how to get back to Lieutenant Toft. It's not going to show me where the evidence is. I have to go find it. And I know that there's some in the bar in Gagarin, and I know that there's some at Hopetown. But I can't remember exactly where Hopetown and Gagarin are. So that's my problem. I don't have a quest marker for it. I just have to go there. They don't give you quest markers about the evidence. You just have to know. And in fact, I only know because I accidentally stumbled across evidence at the den. I've been collecting evidence as I go through the Crimson Fleet quest line because there is, you know, obvious evidence laying around that I keep stumbling across. And I've found lots of evidence at the key by just wandering around looking. But the other day, yesterday, I went into the den to do the quest with Andreja, which is not anything to do with the Crimson Fleet. And right there, laying on a table, was a slate, and I said, oh, what's this? And it was a piece of evidence. And I'm like, oh, so there's evidence just randomly all over the galaxy too? Not just in the course of the quest line. So I went and Googled, and sure enough, yeah, like a bunch of bars around the galaxy have more evidence that you can go pick up, but there's no, you know, the game doesn't tell you that. You have to just find them. And so, yeah, I'm just trying to get to Gagarin and Hopetown and stuff. Figure out where they are. Oh, okay, Gagarin's in Alpha Centauri? Alright, well that's easy enough. Yeah, there they are. Okay. Alright, and then where's Hopetown? I know I've been there a million times. I had to do it with the quest with Ron Hope and everything, but... Oh, the Velo system. Okay. Alright, let's go to Lizzie's. See if we can find the evidence laying around there.
You think you're hot? Try wearing security armor.
Oh, I'm hot. I know I'm hot. Lizzie's like over here somewhere? Yeah, there she is. Alright, so let's look for a slate. Ooh, what's this? Monthly mining issue. Permanently increases tool grip weapon damage. Okay. I didn't know that was here. Everybody's just leaving their lunch sitting out here to get stale?
Why is no one talking about bringing back mechs? City was fine before Freestar banned them.
Buzz off, alright?
Oh, here we go. Chiroptera evidence.
Holy crap. We made it to Gagarin Landing.
I told you, dumbass, it would work. Now get a load of the cargo manifest.
Whoa. The Kai of Terra's hold is stuffed. Why were they running heavy through this sector?
No clue. Lucky for us, we were out hunting when it exited jump space. The drive must have malfunctioned.
Holy shit. Look at the crew roster. They were also carrying 32 colonists. Maybe. We overdid it?
Whatever. He knew the risk. What? You growing a conscience all of a sudden?
Yeah, I don't know. Some of them were families, man.
Hey, if you want to walk away from this score, that's up to you. Me, I'm heading over to the bar to get blitzed. You coming?
Yeah, sure. I'll be there in a little bit.
Okay. Alright, we got more evidence. Yeah, I've already been here. I've done Barrett's quest. A lot of that takes place here. And I've been here for a few other things. There's also a video that I made on my YouTube channel about collecting your final Argos paycheck using one of the terminals here. Alright, so now we want to go to Hopetown. Oh, okay, thank you, Gagarin. Gargling. Gagarin is an Alpha Centauri. Yeah, autocorrect, right? Alright, what about Hopetown? The Velo system, where is that? I think it's not too far away from here, isn't it? It's one of the ones you hit kind of early on. Oh, that's Volai, not Velu. Oh, here we go. It's buried under Narian for some reason. Wow, they really could have made this star map easier to use. Just saying. Alright, let's check out the bar here in Hopetown. Pit stop. We had to come in here early in the game. We talked to this guy and bought a copy of the Dragon Star or something, some fantasy novel that somebody back in Sidonia wanted. We had to come here and get a copy.
Fancy seeing you here.
The list guy is here again. This dude's kind of creeping me out. He's everywhere I am before I get there. Oh jeez, there's blood over here.
Yes, what?
Oh, here it is, sitting on the end of the bar. Hopetown Raid.
All right, Neva went for it, so the plan's a go. The Crimson Fleet is gonna do a quick smash and grab on Hopetown. To get started, I need a layout of the settlement. Don't leave anything out. I want every guard patrol, junction box, mark down everything. When it's go time, I'm gonna need some kind of distraction. Maybe set off a mining charge or something. You know, keep security busy. You'll have at least a week's notice before we send in our ships, so that should give you plenty of time to get ready. All right, you wanted to be part of the fleet. This could be your ticket. Just don't screw it all up.
Okay. Who's Skinner? Do we know who
Rumor
Skinner
mill
is?
says Ron Hope got shot when the Rangers tried to
not
arrest
Skinner.
him.
Lots of business
I'm
since
sure
Ron
if I buy
died.
it.
Yeah, I'm the one that
People
shot
trying
him.
to Forget their worries, I bet.
Hey.
As vital as spaceships are to these settled systems, everything would grind to a halt without the trade authority.
Now, there might be some at Neon at Madame Sauvage's. That's a bar. And Euphorica, that's another bar. I don't know if it's worth going out there to check. Why not? Any excuse to go to Neon. Isn't that down here in the Voli system? Yep, Neon. Let's go check it out. I've been here several times already too, doing lots of different quests.
Ryujin Industries is looking for the young, bright minds of the future. Apply today at the nearest kiosk. But here at Reliant Medical, we've got you covered. Our treatment.
I think this is the way to Madame Sauvage's. Let me know if the audio goes all wonky. Because this is one of the places where the loud music makes the live stream all weird.
Nice. The Astral Lounge got you down. You're in the right place, baby. Everyone knows this is Neon's premier social club. So come on in. Enjoy some.
Let's see if there's any evidence laying around here. It all seems to be on the bar, so...
Hello.
Let's check out the bar.
Alright. It's a mood. You feel me?
Doesn't seem to be anything here. What's this? The big score! Hey, there is evidence here.
Pour me a velocity, dummy. I think we're in luck.
Estelle, you found a buyer. And in less than a week. I'm impressed.
There's just one teeny little catch, though.
Whenever there's a catch with you, it ends up costing me money.
Before you give me the guillotine, hear me out. The buyer wants the merch, but they want it tomorrow night.
And there it is. Do you have any idea what it will cost to get that many crates out of Xenofresh by tomorrow? No, not this time.
What if I told you they wanted 15 cases this time, at full price?
What about your comrades at the Crimson Fleet? Won't they want a taste? I'd hate to lose half of our profits.
You just worry about the shipment. I'll handle the fleet.
All right, Estelle. You have a deal. Here's your drink.
You're a doll, dummy. Cheers.
Man, these people like to leave a lot of incriminating evidence just laying around. Hey, Madame Sauvage, she knows me. I've been in here many times. I had joined the group that was hanging out up above the bar.
It'll change your life.
Alright. Now there's another bar, and I think it's on the other side of Ebb's side. That's Euphorica. Oh look! There's a Space Frog poster here now.
Sauvages.
They're all over the place. think Euphorica's on the other side. I could be wrong. Let's go through here. How do we get into Ebside from here? Is it this way? Yeah. The Strikers? Yeah, was that what they were called? There was a gang. I thought it was going to be kind of like the Thieves Guild or something, but they just had a little kind of a mini quest line. And then that was it. We had a gang war here. And then they joined up with the corrupt cops. Oh, where is Euphorica from here? One of these elevators I thought opened right up to Euphorica. Maybe it's over here somewhere.
I'd be making a fortune if they let us fish for
Here it is, Euphorica. Alright, yeah, I came down the wrong doorway.
You. Yeah, you. You really going to welcome?
Alright, let's see if there's any evidence in here.
I like coming here.
Okay.
It lets me forget everything else.
Who are you?
You're bothering me.
Okay, sorry. Sorry about that.
Then leave. Yeah.
Alright.
We're done here.
Alright, bye. Don't know who that is, but okay. Any evidence? Oh, excuse me. Excuse me.
Care for another chimera?
Sure. Thanks, Micah. Now keep them coming. It's been a rough day.
If you're in need of some extra
Oh, right. I'm not a
relaxation today,
super special
perhaps
member.
I could interest you in a visit to the members' lounge.
Wish I could,
alright.
but I can't swing that right now.
Understandable. In the meantime, please let me know if there's
Excuse me. I don't suppose you're looking for a robotics expert, are you? I have a vested interest in getting out of Neon.
I might be happy to help.
You're a real lifesaver, boss. Thanks. There's just one thing to discuss before I sign on. I'm conducting some independent research in the space lanes.
Okay.
I won't let it interfere with my duties, but I refuse to give it up while I'm working on your crew. Is that gonna be a problem?
No.
Glad to hear it. Thanks for being open-minded. Oh, and don't bother draining your pockets for my salary. I don't really need the money, just the job.
Okay. Sure.
Whew, that is a relief.
I don't need her right now, but I'll add her to the roster. Oh, Andreja can get off the ship. How do I remove her unassign? Yes, okay. So right now we have just picked up Danny Garcia. We have Ezekiel on the ship. We don't have anyone else assigned to the ship. Sure, let's take this guy. Why not? He does EM weapon systems. Maybe that'll help. Oh no, EM is... Oh yeah, I don't really use the EM stuff. How about Vasco? Just don't block the doorways, Vasco. He loves to do that.
I owe you a favor. Don't think I'll forget it. See you out there, boss.
Okay, bye. Alright, let's talk to her.
Plenty of space in the members' lounge today.
I'd like to buy access to the members'
Certainly.
lounge.
Now you do understand that the fee is for unlimited use and that it's non-refundable.
Sure. Here you go.
Excellent. Then here is your access key. Please let us know if anything in the lounge interferes with your comfort.
Okay.
Enjoy your stay.
Bye.
If you're in need of some extra relaxation today, perhaps I could interest you in a visit to the members' lounge?
Anything I can get to help you relax?
Aha, Yumi's offer.
I'm busy, Estelle. What do you want?
There
I've
is
decided
something
to
in
accept your
here.
offer. Let's make sure this is absolutely clear. I don't want any screw-ups. I'll provide the shipment IDs, the equipment description, and schematics, and in return, I disable the freighter, transfer the goods, and then transport it the rest of the way for final sale. You got it. Too bad your friends back at the key don't know you're cutting them out of the deal. I wonder what they'd say if they found out. Probably the same thing your boss in the big shiny tower would say if he knew you were funneling electrical components, right? Well, we don't have to worry about that because neither of them will ever find out, right? That's right, Toots. Let's just enjoy the credits and keep our big mouths shut, hmm? After all, it's just good business.
Okay. Sweet.
Anything else you need?
Oh. Alright, bathroom.
Yes.
Alright. I've been in better VIP areas, but okay.
I'll have that ready for you shortly.
Let's get out of here. So I wonder if there's anything at the bar in that dance club. The fancy dance club. Yeah, against the disciples. Yeah. The strikers were fighting a little gang war against them. Yeah. I did a lot of that earlier in the game, though. Alright, here we go. The Astral Lounge.
Don't go causing trouble.
I left my dancer's costume at home. I will be forever disappointed that we don't actually have a dancing animation we can do in here. And yeah, I've done a bunch of stuff in here. I did the quest for the DJ up there. And I got the artifact with Walter Strauss. Alright, let's see. Is there any evidence? Oh, there's one of those fancy bottles. Howdy. That's the one time I've been arrested in this game, was for getting caught trying to steal one of these fancy bottles. Alright, do we see any evidence? I'm not seeing any evidence. Don't mind me.
Hello.
Go and get yourself a drink. It's time to party.
You try Aurora yet? You won't regret it.
Alright, how about the VIP area? Let's check in there. Or around the club, maybe.
Yes? What?
Anybody see any slates? Slates in here. Oh, that's a napkin, not a slate. Who's detecting me?
Move along.
I'm moving. Any evidence in here? I'm gonna steal some of this fancy liquor. I'm stealing it. Nothing they can do about it. This is where we did our deal, so I guess there's no evidence in here. Oh, there's Bayou. Is there any evidence in here with Bayou? Is he working with the Crimson Fleet? See anything? Okay. Let's get out of here and take what we got back to Lieutenant Toft. I'm gonna take a little peeky peek around here though, just see if there's anything.
The music is amazing!
This Aurora stuff, it's blowing my mind.
Yeah, it's not going to be that hidden. I mean, when I walked into the den, it was just right out front and center, so... Okay. Let's get out of here. Take it all back to Lieutenant Toft.
Acknowledged. You're clear to dock at docking port 1. The commander will be waiting for you in operations.
They're so very polite.
Captain,
greetings. Hey, Vasco.
Yes?
All right, I've got
Commander
tons of
Ecliptic
evidence
says
for
we'll
you.
go for. This mission is going to require discretion on... Excellent. Let me have it.
Got some solid dirt on Estelle Vincent.
Perfect. Taking her out of the running is going to seriously damage the Crimson Fleet's hold on Neon. Even better, that's one less fleet captain and one less ship to worry about. Any other fragments?
Oh, good. Willing to bet this will put Ayumi Kamiko from Generdyne in deep trouble.
Perfect. Komiko's wanted for corporate violations in UC territory, but having concrete evidence means we extradite her and nail her to the wall. I'm sure we can
Excellent.
arrange a prisoner trade with the Freestar Collective, make it beneficial for both interested parties. Find anything else?
Got this hot tip that someone in the fleet is hoarding a shipment of stolen chunks.
Hot tip, huh? What kind of idiot would dig in their heels waiting for a massive payout on some of the cheapest food in the settled systems? I've seen some strange things on this assignment, but this definitely tops the list. I'll, pass it on to my superiors. I'm sure they'll get right on it. That it?
Nope. I stumbled across some evidence describing what happened to the cargo freighter Chiroptera.
Good. When SysDef stumbled across the wreckage of the ship, we were sure it was the Crimson Fleet, but we could never prove it. We found 32 dead colonists in that wreckage.
Yeah.
Poor crew must have put up a hell of a fight. At least their families will now have some closure. Find anything else?
Yes, you might want to raise the alarm at Hopetown.
The fleet's planning a raid on Hopetown? Okay. I didn't expect them to be so bold, but I suppose desperate times call for desperate measures. Don't worry. I'll circulate the description of this captain to the authorities on Hopetown and make sure they never set foot in that settlement. That it?
I guess that's all I have for now.
Keep searching and you're bound to find more.
All right. Now, it said I had to talk to her. She doesn't look like she has any new dialogue. You don't like talking about the past.
You're not gonna let this go, are you? Why do you care so much about my past?
I don't. You're the one that implied you had something to tell me. Call it professional courtesy. I like to know who I'm working with. Since I'm entrusting SysDef with my life, I deserve to know who's got my back. Why do you care so much that I'm asking? Yeah, I'll say you implied that you had something to tell me.
You're right. I did. I suppose I'm hesitating because I'm not sure you'll like what I have to say.
Uh-oh.
Would it shock you to learn that I spent some time in prison?
Nope.
I suppose that makes me a hypocrite.
No, quite the opposite. It explains a lot. You're not a hypocrite, but you have a lot of explaining to do. Shocked in a good way to put it. Shocked is a good way to put it. Why does that make you a hypocrite? No, I'll just say it explains a lot.
Oh, does it now? Was I giving off some kind of ex-con sort of vibe? Well, give me a chance to explain. I grew up in the Well in New Atlantis. Parents made barely enough money to keep the lights on in our apartment. After I dropped out of school, they begged for me to look for work. But I realized it was a lot easier to simply take whatever I wanted instead. A year after that, I'm a career criminal with UC security breathing down my neck, and my parents kicking me out of the house.
All right, well, you did what you had to do. I'm waiting for the bad news. From a criminal to a cop, go figure. Yeah, I'm not surprised. So you lived on the streets? I'll say that.
Hell no. I made enough money to buy my own apartment. Filled it with some decent stuff, too. I'd even send pictures of the place to my folks to rub it in. I was a real asshole. Well, I wasn't a nice person.
Okay, well, I guess you did what you felt like you had to do.
That's just it, though. I was having the time of my life. Earning way more than I needed to simply get by and loving every minute of it. Back then, if you would have told me one day I'd be wearing this uniform, I'd have said you were out of your mind.
And yet, look at you now. I bet UC SysDef eventually recruited you for an undercover sting operation. That's what they did with me. I'll say that.
Very funny. And not even relatively close. Let's just say the years after my time in the Well were filled with highs and lows. Look, the point is that I felt you deserved to know a bit about my past. To know where my anger towards the fleet comes from.
Well, I still don't know. I mean, so you said you did some criminal stuff, but that doesn't explain why you're mad at the fleet. Being a criminal in New Atlantis is a long way from running with the fleet. Yeah, I'll say that.
Longer than you can possibly imagine. Well, I think you've had enough for now. You get the point. Let's get back to it before Keyboy writes us a citation for loitering.
You feel like telling me how your time in the well relates to your past experiences with the Crimson Fleet?
Yeah. I figured it was only a matter of time before this came up. The reason I didn't bring up the Crimson Fleet is, well, I was one of them. It's something I'm not exactly proud of.
So we share common ground. This just keeps getting better and better. Not exactly something you want to shout from the mountaintops. Is that why you're so good at monitoring the Crimson Fleet? Does Commander Akande know? Of course Commander Akande knows. That's a dumb question. Is this why you're so good at monitoring the Crimson Fleet?
I know a great deal about how they operate. What frequencies they use, their encryption techniques, their methods. So, in short, yes.
Okay. So this just keeps getting better and better.
Well, now that it's out in the open, I suppose I should explain.
Yes, please do. Stop beating around the bush.
Out of New Atlantis by Neva Mora. She said I was making a name for myself, and it caught the fleet's attention. I was thrilled. It was a chance at bigger and better scores and gave me a ticket off-world. Why the heck would I say no?
Why did Neva choose you? Well, because she just explained that. Why would I ask that? She dangled credits in your face. You could have walked away. She dangled credits in your face.
Of course she did. How else would you get an aspiring criminal to blindly follow you into a life of interstellar crime? They took me in. Delgado ran me through the paces on Suvorov, and before I knew it...
Yep, I've done that.
I was part of the team. Now I was making some serious money. That apartment I boasted about in New Atlantis became a joke. I even made enough to buy my own ship.
Sounds like you were living your best life. What happened when Delgado brought you to Suvorov? Yeah, I'm curious.
What do you think? It's a giant ice ball. I froze my behind off. We spent a while exploring the surface near the lock, while Delgado laid out his spiel about honor among thieves and all that nonsense. Never got a look inside the facility like you did.
Yeah, it was pretty fun. All right, I'm waiting for the other shoe to drop.
Oh, it dropped. Hard. Everything changed thanks to Commander Akande. The man basically saved my life. I owe him everything.
And how'd that happen? He must have had his reasons. He seems to have a knack for changing people's lives. Hearing that makes me feel better about placing my life in his hands. Yeah, he must have had his reasons.
He's a
I'll say
special
that.
man. I've never met anyone else like him.
Yeah, that's what everybody on the ship keeps saying.
I've already said too much. I promised Commander Akande I wouldn't talk to anyone about this.
No, you just broke that promise,
didn't you? All you need to take away is that I've literally walked a mile in your shoes, and I appreciate the risks that you're taking. Carry through with this mission. I promise you I'll be there every step of the way.
Can you tell me how the commander saved your life?
I suppose. Though the commander won't be thrilled that I told you, so keep it to yourself. So, when I was running with the Crimson Fleet, I put together a hell of a crew. 6 of the toughest pirates I could find.
Okay. Why would the commander mind if I knew about your past?
On the record, it's against regulations. My personnel profile is private, and you need the proper authorization to access the file. Off the record, Commander Akande isn't exactly popular at Mast for the way he runs his operation. So, he likes to keep these things quiet. The fact that an ex-pirate is second in command to SysDef's pride and joy wouldn't inspire waves of confidence from his superiors.
All right, cool. All right, solid crew, solid ship.
You say that, but most of those pirates acted like greedy children. Spent more time breaking up share disputes than I care to remember. My first mate was Arya Fikes, the toughest of the bunch. The only problem was that she had a hell of a temper. The smallest things could just set her off, and believe me, she took a while to cool down.
Why did you select her as your first mate?
Honestly, she was so overbearing, she kind of fell into the role on her own. I didn't even make it official for months. Despite her temper, she always had my back and helped me keep the rest of the crew in line. Of course, it also helped that she was the best pilot in the fleet. She flew rings around what SysDef was throwing at us back then.
Alright. Sounds risky to make someone like that your first mate, I guess.
Well, the positives outweighed the negatives. At first. Anyway, there was this one particular incident where we had a hot tip on a freighter supposedly running heavy with ore. The second we dropped out of grav space, we knew it was a trap. We'd been set up, and the UC was waiting for us. Somehow we managed to take out all of their attack ships. I grabbed Arya and we boarded the freighter.
Wow. Where did the terrible tip originate?
Well, it showed up on Shinya Voss's mission board, which means it could have come from anywhere. I don't know what he's like now, but back then, all of his missions were pretty solid leads with good pay.
Okay. Boarding with only the two of you was pretty brave, I guess.
It wasn't brave. It was arrogant.
Yeah.
We fought our way to the bridge and the crew surrendered. That's when the Vigilance arrived. I watched it vaporize my ship and crew in seconds. Commander Akande radioed over for us to give up, turn ourselves in. Arya went wild. Said she'd start executing crew if they didn't let us leave. The commander tried to talk some sense into her, but she was too far gone. I knew right then she'd rather die than surrender.
Wow, that put you in a terrible position. Arya was trying to make the best of the situation. Maybe you should have left her behind. Were there any other options? Why didn't you side with Arya? I'll just say it put you in a terrible position.
You can't even imagine. Commander Akande promised to be lenient if we let the crew go. When we didn't reply, he sent over a ship to board us. I saw Arya put her gun to one of the hostages' heads and saw that look in her eye. I could actually see her squeezing the trigger. Next thing I knew, a shot rang out. I'll never forget that look on Arya's face as she fell to the ground with the wound in her chest. Looked down at the gun in my hand like it belonged to someone else. I still don't know why I did it.
Because there's a line between thieving and murdering, and you didn't want to cross it. It's not you. You did what you had to do.
That's what I keep telling myself. I hope to God we're both right. Long story short, I spent a year in jail, then Kibwe recruited me. I guess he saw something in me, a desire to turn my life around. I busted my ass to get where I am today. First mate of the Vigilance. Ironic I'd end up in Arya's position, don't you think?
Except you're alive and Arya isn't. Yeah, I'm gonna say that.
She made her choice. And even though what I did back then still haunts me, I have to move forward with my life. Had I continued down the road I was traveling back then, we wouldn't be speaking right now. I owe everything to Commander Akande for giving me a second chance.
All right.
According to my superiors at MAST, we've provided them enough data to wrap up this portion of the operation and call it a success.
What?
You've brought us a mountain of evidence against the Crimson Fleet and uncovered some unexpected criminal activity. You've done a hell of a job.
That's all of it? I collected all the evidence? It was the right thing to do. I was doing it for a paycheck. Did we really make a difference? I'll say
yeah,
that.
Without a doubt. The brig is filled with prisoners waiting for trial. We've drained the Crimson Fleet's credits and solved a few mysteries along the way. I'd say that qualifies as making a difference.
Okay, I guess it was the right thing to do.
Well, I see we've rubbed up on you more than I expected.
Hey, I was a
Anyway,
Freestar
here.
Ranger. I
I
wasn't
wanted to
just
give
some
you this.
random
It
smuggler.
isn't from
God
Commander
dang it.
Akande or the UC. It's from me.
They keep treating me like I'm
it was
this
my
horrible
sidearm
person.
when I ran with the Crimson Fleet. Something special I paid a hell of a lot of money for. Now it's yours.
Now I feel bad I didn't get anything for you. Well, I got her tons of evidence. That's what I
You're
got
very
her.
welcome. All right, enough of this mushy nonsense. Time to get back to work.
Right, we got the
Back in basic
legendary
training, I had
Memento
directed
Mori. Wow. Okay. Are we done with that completely? Oh my gosh, I guess we are. I thought there was still more to collect. Huh. Okay. No more evidence, huh? Am I that close to the end of this? Huh. Well, I hope they haven't picked up the captain of the Swan yet, because I gotta go do my mission with her. Alright, let's take a look at this weapon that I just got. She's talking to me about all this and giving me her special gun and everything, and I'm standing here holding stolen bottles of Astro Lounge Special Sangria. Memento Mori. Crippling. Deals plus 30% damage on the next attack after hitting a target's limbs. Cornered. Damage increases as health decreases. Demoralizing. Small chance to demoralize a target. Laser strike. Laser sight. Tactical grip. Explosive rounds. High powered. Alright. That's pretty sweet. I don't really need it, but it's nice. I do like those types of pistols. The side stars, I think they're called. Wow, it's got a 26 clip magazine. That's not bad. Okay, cool.
Hey.
Lieutenant
Hey.
Toft is as organized as they come. You can be sure she'll keep our T's crossed and guns loaded.
Great. Let's go check out the brig. Are there any more people in the brig?
How's the pirating business?
Going good. How's the dipshit business?
This is the brig. We keep prisoners here for interrogation.
Yep. Hey,
Nobody see the
Armin.
animals at the zoo?
Yeah, I want to see who's in here now. Have we picked up more people since I gave her all that evidence? Or are we still... Okay, maybe I gotta leave and come back. Or finish the quest line. Yeah, alright. Probably gotta leave and come back or finish the quest line. Alright. Well, the way she was talking, like, oh, you've helped us pick up all these people, I thought maybe she'd gotten more people in the brig, but... Nope, not yet. Alright, come on, Basco. Let's get back on board. Hey, Zeke. I got something for you.
How's it going? Need something from my bag?
No, sweetie. What do you got there? Bounty hunter. Oh, right. I gave him that. Okay. Well, I had this other one here. Yeah, okay. Weapons way less. Chance of disarming attackers. Less damage from alien enemies. This one has more physical energy and EM resistance than even what I'm wearing. It's a really cool spacesuit. But I don't think he necessarily needs it, because I don't think he can actually die. I think that, I mean, he can go to one knee maybe, but I don't think he can be killed. So it might be better to give him this one so that he can carry more weapons and have these other benefits. I'll take this one back from him. And he's got a bunch of these. Well, he did have, yeah, a bunch of bridgers. Titanium bridger, Ashta tamer. And I've got the specialized bridger. Let's see. Yeah, they all do 127. Alright, I guess he doesn't need these.
I can carry a couple more things.
Okay. Yeah, I told him to equip it. Okay. Great.
Bye, Captain.
Bye, sweetie. And as much as I like this one, because I like the way it looks, I think I look like Boba Fett when I'm wearing that with the mask. This one has the chameleon on it, and I really like that. I like having the chameleon thing on it. But, you know, there may be a point where I need that special protective extra damage resistance, so I'm going to hang on to that suit. Is there room to put it in here? Yeah, there's room to put it in here. It weighs a lot. It weighs a ton. Yeah. But, okay. Alright, I think that's gonna be it for me today. And that's more than enough. Oh, thank you, Beyond Belief says well played. Thank you so much. It's nice having you hang out with me. And everyone else who popped into the chat room and who was lurking, Fabrinka, Istella, Aaron. I appreciate it. It's nice having someone to chat with while I'm playing the game. I miss having that larger audience. Oh my gosh, when I used to live stream Fallout 4 over on YouTube, where I have a lot more followers, and the chat room would be so busy and we'd have so many fun conversations. But you can still leave me comments if you're watching this on YouTube at a later date. I do always read my comments. I may not have a chance to reply, but I try to make sure I read them at least, and I appreciate it so much. I especially appreciate those of you who go above and beyond and support me through the YouTube memberships and the Twitch cheers and all those sorts of things. I appreciate that as well. That'll be it for me today, but I will probably be back doing some more of this tomorrow. Take care of yourselves until then. Bye!